Okay, hi guys, my name is Feri, Turnip. I want to explain about unemployment. So, for the first that we should know about unemployment is what is the employment. Okay, so the employment is measured by the unemployment rate, which is the number of people who are unemployment as a percentage of labor force, or the total number of people employed added to those unemployment. Unemployment can have many surges, such as the following: 1. New technologies and invention. 2. The status of the economy, which can be influenced by a recession. 3. Competition caused by globalization and international trade. 4. Policies of the government. 5. Regulation and market. Okay, so the next point is what types of unemployment. So the types of unemployment is 1. Classical unemployment. 2. Cyclical unemployment. 3. Unemployment under full employment. 4. Structural unemployment. 5. Frictional unemployment. 6. Hidden unemployment. 7. Long-term unemployment. Okay, number 1 is classical unemployment. Classical or real wage employment occurs when real wages for a job are set above the market clearing level, causing the number of job seekers to exceed the number of vacancies. On the other hand, most economists argue that as wages fall below a livable wage, many choose to drop out of the labor market and no longer seek employment. And then number 2 is cyclical unemployment. Cyclical division demand or Keynesian unemployment occurs when there is not enough aggregate demand in the economy to provide jobs for everyone who wants to work. Demand for most goods and services fails. Less production is needed and consequent. Fewer workers are needed, wages are sticky and do not fall to meet the equilibrium level, and unemployment result. With cyclical unemployment, the number of unemployment workers exceeds the number of job vacancies, and so even if all open jobs were filled, some workers would still remain unemployment. And then number 3 is unemployment under full employment. Some demand-share economics see the inflation there as corresponding to the natural rate of employment. The natural rate of unemployment is defined as the rate of unemployment this exceeds when the labor market is in equilibrium and there is pressure for neither rising inflation rates for not falling inflation rates. Another normative definition of full employment might be called the ideal unemployment rate. It would include all types of unemployment that represent forms of inefficiency. And then is structural unemployment. Structural unemployment occurs when a labor market is unable to provide jobs for everyone who wants to one, because there is a mismatch between the skills of the unemployed workers and the skills needed for the available jobs. Structural unemployment is hard to separate empirically from frictional employment, except that it lasts longer. The next is frictional unemployment. Frictional unemployment is the time period between jobs in which a worker searches for or transitions from one job to another. It is sometimes called search unemployment and can be voluntary. Based on the circumstance of the unemployment individual, frictional unemployment exists because both jobs and workers are heterogeneous, and a mismatch can result between the characteristic of supply and demand. And the next is hidden unemployment. Hidden unemployment often is caused by the state's deliberate manipulation to make the statistic about the country look better, especially for international propaganda purpose, as was a common practice in the Soviet Union and its satellite states under the Warsaw Pact. Especially in those countries, it is often referred to as agrarian unemployment since it often occurred in agricultural sector, mostly in rural areas. And the last type of unemployment is long-term unemployment. Long-term unemployment is defined statistic as unemployment lasting for longer than 1 year, or while unemployment lasting over 2 years is defined as very long-term unemployment. There are also different ways National Statistical Agency measure unemployment. The difference may limit the validity of international comparison of unemployment data. Some degree the difference remains despite National Statistical Agency. So many people care about the number of unemployment individual. Economics typically focus on the unemployment rate, which correlate for the normal increase in the number of people unemployment caused by increase in population and increase in the labor force relative to the population. The unemployment rate is expressed as a percentage and calculated as follows. Unemployment rate is unemployed workers per total labor force point 100. Okay, so there are a little part of unemployment. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. Thank you.